Let me make this crystal clear on why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I decided to move to the South, use the land to create my own homestead, my own place to live, off the system, removed from the system, right? Everything that I do and I'm inspired by is the teachings of the exalted Christ, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Through his servant, the Messiah in our midst today, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. The foundation of our nation, Master Farmer. And I should have done it in order, but the point is got across. I am a firm believer in Allah who appeared to us in the person of Master Farmer. Okay, I came in September of 2012, September 3rd, 8:31 p.m. And as I progressed, I would hear the teachings, and the minister would always mention, get land, get land. You know, we need land. Land is for production. Land is needed. And I kept saying to myself, well, damn, my family has land and they're not really, you know what I'm saying? It's just sitting there. You know, and he keeps mentioning it. Then he says, so I would hear it and I'm like, okay, that's a plan for the future. I might have to wait till I'm a little older. I got something. Another voice kept saying, well, there's something to do. It's something you got to complete in New York. There's something in New York that's, you got to go through whatever you're going through. And I kept going, and it kept eating at the back of my head. And then he would say, again, he kept emphasizing it. Then he would say, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, those are the states that we left from. The farmers, when you got off the plantation, you became sharecroppers, you try to escape by going north. And you never went back since. I'm like, damn, my family left Alabama and moved to New York, Chicago, and other places. Roots is in Alabama. And it seemed like he was emphasizing we should go back to Alabama, that we should create. Then he said, why are we waiting on, you're waiting on them to give you something. I don't know what lecture or leaders meeting it was. You should just do it. I'm like, wait, a voice keeps telling me to stay and a voice keeps telling me to go. I can't miss the opportunity, or I'll be too old to be able to do it. And then circumstances led me there anyway. I had some situations that made me realize what, and then I didn't even plan it necessarily. I came down for a family reunion, and a voice, actually it was a person, but it was almost like the voice letting me know, well, maybe you need a new scenery, you need to start up, you need, I said, maybe I should check this out, maybe I should stay and see how it goes. And I decided to move down, but I kept getting distracted. Oh, you got, I get you 2 jobs. So I'm doing that, and then I realized, like, okay, I'm back in the system. Like, I came down here to remove myself and to start the mission that I feel I was given, and I was being derailed, and, distractions everywhere. Still distractions, but they can't I'm not going to be deterred this time. Like, I think a lot of things in my life I was deterred from and didn't realize I was being, I was not progressing in anything I was doing. And I couldn't figure it out. You know, when I would do great, there would be something trying to pull me down. Like, every time I try to elevate and do better, there was something pulling me back. And I'm still struggling. But this time my vision is not going to be derailed by anything, because I believe this is what Allah wants. You know, so I'm going to show through my perseverance how it's done, why it's done. And at the end, I think we'll see. So I'm not against entrepreneurship, obviously. I believe that I have land. Why not utilize the land? Learn how to live off-grid. Try to create a community off-grid. We work together and pool our resources. Oh, that was another thing. He was mentioning lately a lot the economic blueprint, that we should pool our nickels and dimes. It's not necessarily, you know, huge amounts of money and capital, you know, doing for self. You know, a lot of us say do for self, but he means do for self in kind. You know, unselfish motive to advance the struggle of our people. And I do believe in group economics to the fullest, though. You know, and if I have to do it by myself until people realize that, you know, we can pull our nickels and dimes and live together, I think that people can live together. I think what our problem is we don't trust enough. We don't trust each other enough, and I can see why. Because right now I don't trust a lot of people right now. There's a lot of things going on, and I think it's purposely, I told you, to derail me. You know, people planting seeds in your head, and people, you know, the devil, so to speak. You know, we say the devil's a man, but he's also a mind. And that mind lives in our people. And we're trying to reverse that mind. And that mind is trying to derail me through people around me. And it's not going to derail what I plan and set out to do. I posted the things to show my progress in this trial. Circumstances have led me here, and I'm going to continue to do, and people are going to see what I've been trying to do and why I've been trying to do. Things that the normal person might not see. You know, they might not, you know, oh, brother, you ain't doing it this way. Oh, you're supposed to be doing it. I think that Allah doesn't work as like people think he does. Like, I can't really explain that right now, and I'm not, you know, there's certain private conversations that I'll probably have with people. I'm not gonna like post that on why, but I think that he could be. I think the minister was explaining how Allah don't always, your logic and Allah's logic ain't the same. Like, he works differently from you, and you think that you're trying to understand him, and you're way off. I remember the minister. I don't know the exact words, but it was something like, just when you think you figured it out, he'll like switch it up on you. So like, you don't know how Allah does what he does. So like I said, it sounds unorthodox, like it's going against the grain of what people are trying to accomplish. But I think that that's exactly what he wants. The minister mentioned in one of the lectures when I left New York, Joseph. I think we should read up on Joseph. That's what I'm gonna say. And Allah does things a certain way for a certain reason, to produce a certain result. And if I am persevering and I'm doing what I'm doing, then it lets me know that and the opposition I'm getting, it lets me know that I'm doing something right. I'm going to accomplish this goal because I believe it is a seed into showing how a new world can be built. I do not have to rely on their world to persevere. Now, clearly you gotta rely, you gotta, you know, start from somewhere. You know, where's the money coming from? You know what I mean? Where's the finances to finance the beginning of it? But the point is, once it's complete, I no longer depend on them anymore. You know what I'm saying? I want it to the point where I don't no longer, and then I can work on my businesses that I set out to do. Half of the business is showing y'all how I'm doing it. You know, I post it, you know, and you know, people who agree and watch, they'll see my progression, and that's an income. And you know, I plan to have to do, you know, do my own thing, my own soaps, my own, and this is for me personally. So like, I'm making it so that you can see that we don't need much from other people. We can do it ourselves. Milk ourselves, soaps ourselves, toiletries ourselves, breads, and you know, cooking, not even gardening, rainwater. You know, you don't have to have a bill. Okay, my phone, I'm gonna obviously have a bill, and the internet, I'm gonna have a bill, you know, and whatever, you know, little things like that. But the major necessities of life is right here. Like, we live on the earth that belong to us. The earth belongs to the Lord, right? And the fullness thereof. So take ownership in it. I happen to be lucky to have land. You guys, if you have family, you should get on that land and do what you're doing. If you don't have family, pull your resources or save up and buy some land in the South, in those 3 states that we plan to take. It will be given to us when we're in, and I'm not even gonna get into the fact that cause and effect, because everything affects everything is what I'm gonna say. So that's another thing that I could get into, but maybe for another time. And you know, when I'm stronger, I can get into more of that. But it's our time, man. It's our time. Things are happening, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Peace.